Hi Leo, welcome. Leo, this is going to be your June reading. I'm doing something special this month. I'm combining the spiritual general readings with the you versus them. So we're going to begin the reading with the spiritual portion of it, the general reading, so to speak. And then after that, I'm going to go into the detailed you versus them love reading. If you're only interested in the you versus them, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box and it'll take you straight to it. Otherwise, Leo, let's go ahead and get started and see what we have coming in for you in June. And I hope you're doing well, Leo. Let's see what kind of cards we get out for you for my Leos. I will say, like, the energy feels a lot lighter today. So you may be, I'm also getting the term lighten up. Maybe you need to lighten up a little bit or lighten the load a little bit on yourself. Relax this weekend, this upcoming week. That may be good for your soul, Leo. But you have the card of Scorpio here. You could be dealing with someone who has Scorpio in their chart, or you may have Scorpio in your chart, and or it's just the influencing vibe. So this is talking about changes, transformations. It's a very intense and passionate energy. On the flip side of that, it could be very destructive, compulsive, and even manipulative energy. So something to be aware of here. Sometimes this card represents your shadow. Leo, some of you may be doing a little bit of shadow work during this time frame, but let's see. Then you have the Chariot, Cancerian energy here. For some of you, you may have that in your chart as well. This is talking about guidance, and I also got the word misled. Be careful about being misled. Listen to your intuition, Leo. If it feels off, it's off, okay? But there's some sort of guidance coming through here that's kind of pulling you out of a tumultuous period or a tumultuous emotion that maybe you've been doing or needing to do some shadow work on. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say for my Leos. You have the card of Go with the Flow. The card of Awareness, Sharing, and Schizophrenia, which it doesn't actually mean that, but so there's some mental blockages showing up here. There seems to be a gap between like what you know and what you're observing, right? And you're becoming more aware than you have been on an intuitive level of a situation where maybe things just didn't make sense to you, okay? There's some sort of sharing of knowledge coming through as well. It could be with your own awareness of something you went through that you're now in a place to share that with others, right? Because nothing is a better teacher than experience, and wisdom comes through experience, Leo. And I feel like you've had enough life experience at this point to where there is something you can share and offer to others. And maybe that's guidance. Maybe some of you are going through or have went through a difficult time period that may have affected your mental well-being so that you could be in a place of guiding others when they are maybe going through something similar, right? That's one of the silver linings of going through something very difficult is that if you come out the other side, and you will, and you did, then you have so much to offer those that are maybe new to the experience or going through it currently. So it's like you're in this space where I feel you have guidance to give, and why not give it? So let's go deeper. We're going to go into the Headspace then, Leo, and see what's going on there, as well as the Heart Space and the big spiritual picture for my Leo's Headspace. So you have the Four of Cups, Judgment, the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. Ooh, and the Ten of Swords. What is this? I don't know. It's the Ten of Swords. You know what? I just noticed that I have a card in here that doesn't belong. The Three of Wands. Five of Pentacles crowning that. Ten of Swords as well as Justice. So, Leo, I feel like there's been a lot of soul searching going on here, you know, and maybe even see some Leos have a bad habit of ignoring their own needs for the sake of others, right? Or some of you have been ignoring your own emotional needs, even because this is like kind of your head being elsewhere, not really paying attention to what's most important, instead, paying attention to other areas of your life that maybe aren't going as well, but you need to make a judgment call here. You need to make a decision as to what's in your best interest. And now, Leo, some of you, there's an ending, but this ending is creating some sort of justice here. So I feel like some of you are trying to decide on whether or not to end something, and or you could be dealing with someone who's going through that. But it's like, if you do that, right, if you make a decision to end something, or some of you, it's a betrayal, trying to make a decision on whether or not to like do something, but if you do this one thing, it may betray someone else and leave you out left in the cold. And so you need to make a balanced decision here. You know what I mean? It's like making a decision that maybe is best for you, but another person may take that as a betrayal, something like that going on here, Leo, where I feel like you really need to weigh this out carefully. And some of you are weighing it out like head and heart, you know, but I feel like this has grabbed attention for you. So let's go deeper. King of Cups. What's going on in the heart space for my Leos? King of Cups. The Hierophant. Two of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Holy masculine energy. The Hanged Man. So I hate to divide it into feminine and masculine in a general reading, but I have to, because this line is all masculine and this line is all feminine. So for my feminine Leos, I feel like you're the one that's been kind of ignoring your own needs or your own feelings. And there's a decision to be made here about some sort of ending that could leave someone else out in the cold or make someone feel betrayed, but it's in your best interest, and needing to weigh it out, right? Like needing to weigh out where you fit in all of this. Now, for my masculine Leos, I feel like you're dealing with a feminine who's going through something that maybe they're ignoring their feelings about, or ignoring their intuition on, and needing to make a decision around that. But the scales of balance and karma are always in place, Leo. Some of you are in this space, whether you're masculine or feminine, of I was going to say trying on new faces. I don't know what the heck that means. Like trying something new, trying a new persona. Like what in the world? That's a very bizarre. Hold on a second. In the emotional space, what's being highlighted, let me move away from that for a second, is what you're committed to, commitments, what you believe in, Leo. I feel like there's this big message about like you're always making decisions that's in the best interest of others, but you need to consider self as well. Like there needs to be some consideration of self as well. There's some sort of new perspective that's coming in that is helping you to feel more grounded. I feel like you're going from like a very emotional state to a more grounded space after you get some sort of new perspective, right? Or some new awareness around the situation. And that's kind of helping to balance things out. So let's go deeper. You have the Nine of Swords. I've had this song in my head since I started your reading, but I don't really know who sings it. She says, feelings, got some anxiety, feelings, say body, da da da. I got my heart saying body, da. Who is that? Is it her? Is it... I don't know. If you know that, let me know. But she said, basically the song is about being all in your feelings and anxiety. So, whoa, holy cow. Okay. And as I say that, you have the Nine of Swords. So some of you, it's like there's a little bit of being all in your head, like this anxious feeling, and or you're dealing with someone like that. I feel like this is the general portion of the reading, but I feel like this has to do with other people or one specific person, where there's someone that's ignoring their own feelings, their own intuition, and it's creating anxiety, right? There could have been an ending or a betrayal here. Justice is going to be served in that situation. It's all about recommitting to self, but it involves others as well in consideration in that area. And it's very similar to the Gemini reading. I feel like this involves a person or people that you're very close to, Leo. I feel it's one specific person. There may have been something that went on there that hurt you or that emotionally drained you or the other person. Both needing to listen to your intuition, both feeling very connected intuitively. And then there's some sort of vulnerability showing up here as well. And all of this is happening to help bridge the gap, okay, of what you thought versus what the truth is. Or what you thought versus what you know. It's like there's something in the shadows that's coming to light, that's building some awareness. And because of you having that new awareness, you now are in a place of being able to guide yourself or guide the other through sharing that knowledge. So let's see what the guidance is, and then we're going to go way more into this in the you versus them. You have the card of give back and stand your ground. So this says, standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Then you have the card of give back. Today's the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It's about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely someone needs it today. So both of these cards validate, what I felt in the reading, which is you are, through this process, you are going to become more wise, but also more grounded and rooted in who you are. But you have something of value to give now because of your experience, because of your wisdom, and you're being encouraged to share that. So, Leo, wow, very interesting. Time to go into the you versus them portion. I'll see you in just a minute. And welcome back, Leo. We're going to go into the you versus them portion. I'm going to read for you and the person you're connecting with. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Hold on a second. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's go ahead and get into it for my Leos. So, Leo, crowning the reading is your own energy, the sun, as well as the semi-sextile of allowing. This is talking about encouraging you to see the potential, the happiness in your life. This is about growth cycles, rewards, things working in your favor, right? And then with the sun here, it's like reconnecting with your own spirit, with your own self, letting go of any ego or childishness, and just really allowing yourself to be happy, right? There's no ego in happy. You ever notice that? There's no ego involved in happiness and love, only in the other emotional states. So it's like if you really, really want to be happy in life, don't take yourself seriously. Don't care what other people think about you. Let go of your ego as much as you can. And that's difficult to do because we wear our egos like armor. Not saying you're ever fully going to get rid of it. It's your personality. It's who you are. But the less you're attached to it, the easier life feels, Leo. So let's see what your crowning energy is. You have the card of control. Okay, so and a person you're connecting with has the Four of Cups, and there's more Scorpio energy. That showed up in the last reading, talking about change and transformation. So interesting, you're both in the fours, 4-4. Maybe look up the spiritual meaning of the number 4. And this card showed up in the spiritual reading as well, but a different deck. So there's some synchronicity here. Yours is all about feeling more in control, being more grounded, being that pillar of strength. This person is more in this indifferent, very detached stage right now. I felt like someone was ignoring their emotions. It could be the person you're connecting with, but take it as it resonates. It's just a sense of like, yeah, indifference. So let's go deeper and see what that's all about. And we're going to go into the recent past energy, see what led up to the now. And we're going to look at how you perceive each other, Leo, how you both feel underneath it all. And the big spiritual picture. So, 9 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Whoa. Let's see. 4 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. So, Leo, what's being highlighted here is like some of you have really been in your head about family or about what's meaningful to you. And yet it's like, you know, to ease your mind, you know that it's best practice not to worry. And I feel like you have been doing your best to stay in that state of mind, right? But there's something here that's very passionate to you, or that you're very passionate about, that just gets that fire going in your heart and your soul, Leo. And you may be feeling at odds with yourself, or like this little bit of tug of war with oneself. Sometimes the 5 of Wands talks about competition or competitiveness. That may also be an emotion you've been feeling, or something that's been surrounding the connection. Take it as it resonates. I just feel like some of you, it's like you've been trying to distance yourself from anything that stresses you out by surrounding yourself with what makes you feel at home or what makes you feel loved. And it does bring you peace. And when you're in that peaceful state of mind, you know exactly what it is that you want. But there's also like this competing energy, or like competing thoughts that create some sort of struggle inside of you. So let's go deeper and see this person's recent past. Six of Wands. 10 of Wands. What else? Wow. 5 of Wands. Wow. Okay, not a coincidence. 7 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, so this person's been having their own fair share of struggles. I feel like with the 6 of Wands here, it's like, I don't know if they've called attention to something that's bothering them, or it's like this person is they're getting attention for their struggles. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like this is the card of calling attention to oneself or getting attention. And what's the reasoning? There's some sort of struggle here going on that what's interesting is like is being hidden, but now it's being given attention, right? So there's something hidden that is now gaining some sort of attention, or recently has. This is in the past. And yet, out of whatever the struggle is that this person has been going through, somehow they've made a way to find a way to make it their success. So it's almost like this person had personal struggles that they were going through, Leo. And instead of letting it dominate them, they made the best out of it, or they are making the best out of it. So let's go deeper into perception and see how you perceive each other. 3 of Pentacles. Wow, really? No other cards? Well, okay, that was the Tower. 3 of Pentacles, the Tower, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Wow, so many repeating messages from the general portion of the reading to this reading. So it's like there was this cooperative energy here, and then the Tower came in, which is like an unexpected turn of events that put you or this person in the space of being in the 8 and 10 of Swords, of complete disarray, of feeling mentally exhausted, feeling trapped, and almost in this space of powerlessness, except out of the powerlessness comes empowerment when done correctly. So when it comes to how you view this person, Leo, some of you, wanted to work with this person, but something changed abruptly that changed that or ended that, and somehow that's put you in a power position. If you utilize the energy in a positive way. So let's see, because I heard who's in control here, right? So this person's perception, Temperance, the Chariot, the 9 of Swords, the Hangman. So there's a lot of fluctuation going on in this person's energy here, where they're feeling a bit back and forth, but I feel autonomy is being highlighted. So this person needing to lean on their own self, on their own autonomy, in order to guide them through whatever this stressful situation is here. They are going to be gaining some new perspectives during this time frame. When it comes to how they specifically view you, Leo, I feel like this person feels like you stress too much. They may want to move things forward, or maybe you moved on from this person. If so, they're aware of that, but they're gaining some sort of new perspective on you in general. So let's go deeper into the heart space. Seven of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Fool, whoa, and the 2 of Pentacles. So in the heart space here, Leo, there's this very protective energy showing up here. Some of you are moving on from something, right? And into a new beginning here, but yet, what are you trying to balance? It's a sense of like having something being up in the air or trying to balance. It's like you're capable of balancing many things at once, Leo. But if you want to take some sort of leap of faith here, or you want to take some sort of new direction, then it's going to throw you off balance for a little bit. All change does. And change feels very uncomfortable, so much so that most people avoid it. But sometimes it is necessary, right? So what do you choose? You know, it's like you have a choice to make here. Let's see this person's heart space. The Wheel. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. And the Four of Swords. So, Leo, this person is gaining answers, peace of mind. Like, they're going into a much better feeling space than what they were in before. So I really do feel like this person, whatever struggle this was here that was being kept hidden, is not, well, I don't want to say it has zero impact. They detached themselves from it. I don't know if they're ignoring it or they just completely moved away from it, but they've detached themselves from whatever that was, and they've got a new perspective here. And now in their heart space, they're like ready for things to go their way, ready for more fun, passion, excitement, feeling more clear-minded, and therefore having a more peaceful heart. When it comes to matters of the heart, by the way, particularly towards the connection, this person may feel very clear on how they feel about you, and at peace with it. Like having harmonious thoughts about the connection, whether you're with or not with the person. Whether you feel it or don't feel it, that's what they feel. So let's go into the bigger spiritual picture then, Leo. The Star, the Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So Leo, this is looking good for you as we go, well, kind of, mostly. Let me explain. So you have this very healing energy, emotional satisfaction coming through, feeling more grounded, new beginnings here, but right smack in the middle of that is the Five of Swords. I heard smack in the face. Some of you like a smack in the face. Holy crap. So don't let somebody come in between you and what you want and you and your own happiness, Leo. Because there's this very dark, shadowy energy surrounding the connection. And I don't know, if it's coming from you. I doubt it. If you're watching a spiritual channel, it's more than likely someone outside of the connection or this person. But I just feel like you could either focus on the things that bring you life, that make you feel at peace, that you're hopeful about, or you could give your attention to a situation or a person that has the ability to bring out your nasty side, your shadow. So you decide, Leo. You decide where you're going to give your focus to. You're the one in control. And that was the reminder at the very beginning of the reading. What are you in control of? Another person? No. You're in control of self and how you choose to focus your mind. Let's see this person's most likely future outcome. The Fool, the Empress, Three of Wands, the Lovers. So this person is going towards the connection or a connection. There's the Twin Flame Soulmate card is here. So I feel like this person is ready to take some risks. Kind of. Like I really want to title this reading, well, kind of, because that's kind of what I feel. It's like, on one hand, they're ready to kind of risk it all and go for what they want. And then the Empress is here, which is a much more logical, patient energy, a more grounded energy. So it's like, it's almost like, should I start over or should I be patient? That's the consideration going on. And I feel like that is what you're considering as well. But take it as it resonates. I feel like this person is looking to their future and thinking about their future and thinking about the connection, right? And they're doing this from a very detached vantage point, though. Like, I don't get like that there's a whole lot of super big emotions going on in this person. I feel like they are, now in the past, yes, a lot of heaviness. But as we go into the present and the future energy, I feel like this person is shaking that quite a bit and going into this, excuse me, they're going into this lighter energy where they're able to make better decisions, where they're able to see situations clearer. And from that, like, objective standpoint, they are making some decisions around what's next for the connection. So let's see what the guidance is then for you and this person. They have the card of Let Go. Actually, that's for the both of you. So you have one guidance card for the both of you. It's called Let Go. It says, once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we only have your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So a lot of the tension that you feel within you, Leo, is coming from needing to know how something's going to work out or projecting it. And since you can only ever live in the here and now, you just got to kind of trust that the universe has a plan and a design, and to focus on your present, and what comes will come. And as you do that, it relieves a lot of this tense energy I'm feeling and allows you to focus on what's most important, which is your happiness and feeling good. And a wish fulfillment is also right on the edge of whatever this is. So stay tuned, Leo. I'm going to leave it there for now, though. Zodiac signs that you could be connecting with or having your own chart. I have Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio again. Those are the predominant signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos and content over there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media accounts. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very, very best, Leo. And until next time, my friends, namaste.